Hey Greg, I have some questions about that blind I did 5 days ago. I think I want to record here an addendum that I'm going to add to the end of that video because I just got some unanswered questions here. So I can't believe that the Blackened here, the cast strength Blackened, finished first. Now, it's great. I enjoy this bottle. However, it's just that when I had the bottled and bond version of it, it just never blinded well because it had such a light nose and light palate, and it just, like I said, it never blinded well. So now the cast strength is like, blowing the doors off. I don't know. I do like it, and that blind that we just did 5 days ago is the first time I put this bottle in a blind. So it's the first opportunity for it to show like that. Another question I have here is that a week before I did that video, that blind, I had Disco 11 and Disco 12 open, sit next to each other, trying them side by side, and I swore that I enjoyed the 12 significantly more than I enjoyed the 11. And yet, the 11 finished in second, and the 12 finished way down in sixth, which I can't believe it finished way down in sixth. Now, I did go through those glasses afterward and, on tape there, and tried them. And yeah, you know what? I agreed. That is indeed the position I thought those glasses should be in. I don't think I made any mistake there. And the winning glass did indeed taste like it had a brandy finish. So I don't think there was any error in marking the glasses. I don't think there was any error in the way I ranked them. That's how I felt that day. But that doesn't mean that's the way I feel every day. So I'm going to give it a try here. I cut the field down a little bit, just to these four. Why four? Well, I think that doing a blind with 2 or 3 glasses just isn't enough. I think you need 4 to kind of round it out. Also, this way I've got 2 bottles that are finished and 2 bottles that are not. So I think that'll give me a better blind. So here we go. Besides, like some of the other ones were distracting, like the Farmer's Reserve had a very different flavor with that embryonic cask. This way, I can, we're going to focus in on these 4. So I'm just going to try to quickly do this blind. I am not going to do, get into all the tasty notes or anything like that. I'm not going to introduce the bottles. I've already done that. All I'm going to do here is just go through and rank them based upon which ones I like the best. I like this one better than this one. Boom, that's it. That's all I'm going for here. All right. With that said, hopefully I can do this quickly. I've got bottles are 1 to 4, and the glasses are already all mixed up, and they are A to D. Let's get started. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of dialogue. If there's big gaps without much talking, I'll cut some of that out. Smells nice. Doesn't necessarily smell finished. This one's a little lighter. But glass B here. Okay, now it's starting to come in. Smells, well, maybe that glass A does have a little finish to it, and glass B doesn't. I'm not sure. But that glass A, coming back to it, was a little more floral, and we'll go with that. Oh, now this glass D, or C, it's really nice. I like this. I think it has the better nose of the 3 I've had so far. A little bit of breadiness to it, but it's very kind of down the middle with some nice caramels, some nice fruits. The fruits are kind of peach maybe, maybe a melon, probably more peach. All right, glass D. Ooh, now that is nice. Also, strong nose. Sweet confectionery sugar. Wow. Vanilla's maybe pear. Little breadiness. A little spice. All right, getting into it. Glass A. Well, that's good. All right, I used Jim Beam Black #7, or not #7, but 7-year as my starter. Kind of get my palate ready to, drink some alcohol, and this is like so much better than the Jim Beam Black. This is nice. Sweet, fruity, like pears. A little vanilla. Yeah, that's really good. Is there some finish to that? Maybe. I'm not sure. There's a lot going on in that glass. Wow. This one's a little more syrupy. I don't think it's as complex as the first one. It's tasty. Real nice. Smooth. Good mouthfeel to it. Fruity. Like some berries, maybe. Little breadiness to it. Definitely some spice to that glass. Glass C. This one's very different. A little bit of caramel, but it's much more fruit. It's very fruit forward. Peaches, melons. With like vanilla taffy. Because it's vanilla, but it's also like got this candy kind of note to it. This is really nice. Really smooth. Probably more smooth than the B was. Not as much going on in it, but it's real tasty. Boy, it's obviously it's spicy, but obviously. Don't know why I use the word obviously. Tastes a lot more like a traditional bourbon, though. Caramels, stone fruit, maybe a little confectionery sugar. Of course, that's definitely on the nose. And the more you drink it, the more pleasant it becomes. And it's got spice, maybe a little cinnamon. Maybe a little bit malty. All right. So here's my impression after going through these 4 glasses is that they're all really good. They're all really good. I've got my work cut out for me. There's no glass here that seems like it doesn't belong. So this is going to be difficult. I'm going to come back the other direction. Maybe some pear to it. Wow. God. And the thing is I know 2 of these are finished and 2 of these are not. But at different times, I think I have thought that, is this finished? I've asked that question of myself at each glass at times. And at times at each glass, I've said, no, there's none in here. So, I don't know. They've done, both of these that are finished have done a nice job of not having that finish being overwhelming. Wow. I really like that A. They're all really good, but I am really liking that A. And to come to that conclusion at the end of the line, Drew says something, because oftentimes the first glass is the one that you really like, and then the others are all trying to compare to it. So that's why I try to go different directions and different orders, right? So that I mix that up. I like the B. This is going to be really tough. Oh. You know what? I think I do have a glass that isn't as good as the others. I think that glass is deep. But it's really good. I'm nitpicking here. So on one hand, I really like that B. On the other hand, I also sometimes get a little something I'm not sure about in that glass. Yeah, I like that A. All right. I'm going to do it. I got to do something here. I'm going to put D out in 4th place. It's really good. All of these are really good. I'm just happy I own these bottles. They're really good. I really like that C too. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be a little picky here. Part of this glass B was really tasty. Belongs up here, absolutely. There's a little something to it though. tinge of bitterness. I think it's what it is. Just, sorry, excuse me. Just a little bit. But it's there. And it's in this field, strong field. It's going to put it out in third place. All right. Love that cheese. It does such a great job of resetting the palate. It's really good. That A is something. And the C is beautiful. But for the sake of brevity, I'm going to put C out in second place and A in first place. All right. They were all great. They were all wonderful. You shouldn't be upset if you own any of these. You should be happy if you own any of these because they're all really good. Let's see what I did. If this turns out to be Disco 12, I mean, and then the other part of me thinks, well, it's going to turn out to be the Blackened. But if it turns out to be the Blackened, then it's going to conflict with the previous one. But that's why I'm doing this, right? I want to see if indeed I'm looking for confirmation, right? So, in fourth place, holy smokes, it's the 12. I have just confirmed that there's something about Disco 12 here. It's really nice. It's smooth. It tastes like a classic bourbon. It really does. It's got nice mouthfeel. But it's a little boring in comparison to the other three. It just is. There's not as much going on in it. And, you know, I know that it's a blend of 4 bourbons, right? You would think that there'd be some complexity there. I don't know. I guess that puts it to rest. There is indeed, 12 is indeed not as good. All right. Well, glass B, which I thought was really, really good, but maybe there was a touch of bitterness to it. So I put it out in third place. Well, that's the Blackened. So today I put the Blackened in third place. But I still had it above the Disco 12. In fact, significantly above. I thought that the top 3 were all really, really close. And that only the glass D was like noticeably different. So, yeah, it's really good. Obviously, when I filmed it, the original blind, I wasn't getting any of that little bitterness to it that's kind of there. Like I said, I'm being picky because these are all really good. All right. In second place, Disco 11. It's really good. Really good. Really a solid pour. There's not much you can say wrong about that glass. It is really tasty. The only negative is that it wasn't as complex and didn't have as much, different flavors popping going on as Class A. And glass 4. Old Elk Island Cigar Blend, which I believe is their second cigar blend. I believe that their first one was simply called Cigar Blend, and that when they did another one, they called it Island Cigar Blend. There's a lot going on in this glass. This glass A. It's really, really tasty. So what did I find? I found that these 3 are the best bottles. I jumbled them around a little bit. But they're all in the same ballpark. And I found that the 12 indeed isn't hanging with these 3. Now, so that really tells me something about 12. And also really tells me something about this Blackened, because I didn't expect that. This bottle was listed for $80, and I got it on sale for $40. It's really good. So anyway, there we go. This is my little addendum or appendix or whatever you want to say. I'm going to add it to the back of the other blind, and hopefully it doesn't get too long. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace out.